Hi everyone, tonight's sharing will be on the Bazi analysis of Queen Elizabeth. Okay, I believe that she's no stranger to all of us. Queen Elizabeth has just passed away yesterday. Uh, and from a Bazi perspective, I will decode to you why is it that she will pass away this year. All right, so let's start by sharing my live to all my Telegram group and WhatsApp group as usual. All right, and I believe right today's topic will be also able to tell you why is it that from a Bazi perspective we can actually be able to tell when will a person pass away, and how is it that we can analyze a Bazi's chart and determine the success and the level of so-called wealth or their social standing, all right, through the analysis of a Bazi chart. Okay, so just give me a minute as I go and share my video to all my viewers. And today's the analysis I will mostly be speaking in English, all right, and so that more viewers who are English speaking will be exposed to the wisdom and the different concepts in Bazi astrological reading. Okay, so just give me a minute as I share out my video link to all my Facebook followers, my clients, my supporters, and most importantly, my students. All right.
WhatsApp message.
So
WhatsApp message.
I will try to be as detailed as possible in my sharing, so that hopefully this sharing will be able to help other viewers to have to have a basic understanding of Bazi, and to may even inculcate in them an interest towards the reading of Bazi. All right, so just let me double check that I've shared my link correctly. All right, today is Saturday night. I'm not sure if all of you are at home or outside. Okay, so let's start the session. All right. Okay, first of all, let's look at Queen Elizabeth's birth chart. All right, Queen Elizabeth was born in the year 1926 in the month of April, 21st of April. According to the internet, it is at 2:40 a.m. Okay, 2:40 a.m. In fact, right, during that year, 1926, there was actually daylight saving. Okay, there was actually daylight saving. All right, so just let me show you the info. Okay, in the year 1926, okay, in the year 1926, there was actually daylight saving from the 18th of April 1926, which is 1 hour forward, until the 3rd of October 1926. Then they adjusted it back to 1 hour backward. All right. For all professional astrologer, all right. For all professional astrologer, the first thing they will check, right, is in terms of the time of birth. The time of birth is very important in terms of creating an accurate Bazi chart. All right. If you don't have the accurate time of birth, or if you don't adjust the time of birth to the solar time, all right, to the solar time, basically it will create a wrong chart. Therefore, I have double checked, right, for Queen Elizabeth birth time. Uh, should have been adjusted 1 hour earlier on. But even after adjusting the hour of birth, which was 2:40 a.m. to become 1:40 a.m., it is still within the hour of Chou. All right, it is still within the hour of Chou. So let's not wait. Shall we just go straight into the analysis of his original chart? All right. The analysis of the original chart shows that her birth chart is one that is formed in the year of Bing Yin, one that is of fire sitting on wood. and the month pillar is one of Ren, Chen, one that is of water sitting on earth. The day pillar is one of Gen, Chen, metal sitting on earth. And let's pay more focus into this day master, right? Which is our focal point for today for analyzing the day master strand, all right? Because this gun actually represents the Queen Elizabeth, all right, the second, all right? So let's remember, gun is a very important element within the chart. And then our pillar is of Ding Chou, which is fire sitting on earth, all right? Hers actually gives you a very special day master, which is called Kui Gan. Okay, let me write it down for you, which is called Kui Gan. So it is something that I will encourage my student to remember also, which is called Kui Gan. All right, which is called Kui Gan. Okay, today I use a very big whiteboard. All right, so that I just want to make sure that all of you are able to see clearly. All right. So I'll just quickly look at the comments first. Yeah. Happy Mid-Autumn Festival to all my viewers. Thank you very much, Ms. Baka, Mr. Su, Mary Day, Lai Xing, Ashley. Thank you all for being here, Mr. David and Joey So. Yeah， 祝你们每个人都中秋节快乐。所以今天呢，我就早一点上来，因为呢，我过后呢会留一些时间回答其他学生的问题。So I will leave some time for my other students to ask question. Okay. So happy Mid-Autumn Festival to all. All right. So okay. So today I will continue. All right. So I will continue with the analysis and the decoding of Queen Elizabeth II, her birth chart. Her birth chart is actually one of Kui Gang Ge. Kui Gang Ge is one of a special formation chart in terms of Bazi reading. Okay, this is called Kui Gang Ge, which is basically reflecting the day master here. Kui Gen sitting on Chen, which is a Kui Gang. All right, in terms of Bazi reading, right? There are two elements that are very special. One is Chen, which is here. This is called Chen. All right, Chen. One is called Xu. Chen is where the yin energy diminishes or disappears. All right. Whereas Xu is where the yang energy or the fire energy diminishes. Because Chen, right, is the end of the spring season. All right. It's the end of the spring season. It is where the coldest temperature will start to turn warm again and enter into summer. Okay, because in terms of the earthly branches, right? 子丑寅卯辰巳午未申酉戌亥 ，after 辰就是巳午未了，就是夏天了。所以那时候都是开始呢，那个天气会比较热了，所以是冷。这个阴气呢，就是寒气最绝灭的时候，叫做辰。那戌呢，这个戌就代表呢。阳气绝灭的时候了这个戌，因为巳午未申酉戌，秋天过后呢就开始冷了，所以戌呢就是一个阴气所绝灭的一个地方。所以魁罡格其实是用这个辰戌的这个理论来看一个人的那个对一个人呢坐在一个辰或者戌呢，尤其是跟这个日元嘛，坐在辰嘛，他就会有一个很强壮的一个命格 ，OK。In terms of the Bazi reading, Chen and Xu actually hold a lot of energy. All right. When gunmetal is sitting on Chen, right, there's a very high chance for this day master to be strong. All right, to be strong. Okay, for this day master to be strong. Okay. So for all my students, please take a look at this point first. All right. Okay. So let me tell you more information about Okay, let me see you first. Okay, let me share with you more information about the Kui Gang from the ancient book. All right, from the ancient book in terms of the analysis of Bazi. All right, what does it mean? All right, Queen Elizabeth 就是英女王呢，她有一个叫做魁罡格的一个命局有一个魁罡格的命局可是并不是说她一定是声望的我还要继续去说。它八字地支跟其他的一些元素， 合起来的，可是就是并不是一定是身旺的一个命兆。很多时候我们以为魁罡格就是身旺的命兆，可是我慢慢会跟大家解释一下。Okay, video is blurred. Okay, because I'm using the handphone Wi-Fi, so please pardon me. Okay, so is my video still okay now? Is it better? Is the connection better? Just want to beg your pardon on the connection issue. All right, just beg your pardon on the connection issue. Okay, so I will first teach you in Chinese. Okay, 魁罡格身弱如果呢是身弱呢，它是要一个杀印上升来一个让它有一个旺的一个情况。Queen is a verb 它的 verb chart 嘛，就是说在辰，可是有一个情况就是寅辰相合画一个木局两个木局，然后呢寅也跟这个丑暗合成木了所以呢这个跟这个合其实是变木了。这个跟这个合也是变木 ，OK？ 寅 combined with 辰 will form a wood combination formation, whereas 寅 combined with 丑 will form another wood combination formation. Therefore, right, although she is sitting on this 辰, right, this 辰 is not strong enough due to the fact that they will form a wood combination formation. So this 辰 here will rely on the 丙 fire to strengthen the Chen in order to strengthen her day master. Okay, all right. Okay, it's lagging and blur. Okay, still blur, is it? All right. I'm so sorry about this connection problem. Okay, because I'm using the handphone 3G. All right, so let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Is it really very bad? Is the connection very bad? Okay, let me try to off some other devices that are connected. All right, today is all right, so let me see what I can do. Is it better now? Is it better now? Very bad. Is the connection very bad? Okay, let me try to off some other devices that are connected. Oh, the video is blurred. All right. Okay. So okay, because right, I'm using the handphone Wi-Fi. There's something wrong with the hotel internet. Okay, all right. Should I continue? Should I continue? All right, maybe I'll just quickly run through her birth chart. All right. Okay. Okay, it's still lagging. Okay, I understand it's still lagging. Okay, so okay, there's really nothing I can do, but I will quickly run through her birth chart. Okay, hers is called Hui Gang. Okay, although but even though she's sitting on 2 Chen, right? All right, the Chen is weak due to the Yin forming a wood combination formation with Chen Yin and Chen Chou Yin. All right, which form a wood combination formation, and her birth chart basically will rely on Yin enhancing fire, and for fire to enhance the wood, which becomes okay. Let me start again. Yin fire, Yin wood here will enhance the Bing fire, and Bing fire will enhance the earth elemental energy here, thus further enhancing her gunmetal day master. All right. 那它是一个煞印上升的一个格局叫做煞印上升的一个格局 ，all right。所以呢，在我们八字理论里面杀印相生通常都是一些在政治上面或者在社会上面能够掌权非常大的权的一种人的所以呢，就好像in terms of 八字 reading, when the hurting or the direct officer and 7 killings being able to enhance the direct and indirect resources factor within the birth chart for day master next week. Usually, it means that the person is able to hold a very high political position. Perhaps she or he will be a king, or he or she will be a prime minister of a country, or holding some very high position, political position, okay, within a government. All right. Hi, Mr. William, and hi, Mr. Khan. Okay, so is it still very blurred? Is my video still very blurred? But you are able to hear me, is it? Okay, so just do a check. really apologies regarding this internet issue because now it's rainy season in Thailand. Sometimes the connection may not be good. The reception is quite bad sometimes. Okay, so sound is fine. All right. Okay, so that's good. Okay. All right, so can hear but net. All right, okay. So really, there's nothing much I can do because I still have yet to get my Wi-Fi. Okay, but all right, but I will continue to speak. All right. Okay, so I will continue to speak. Since the visual is not so good, right? I will just speak more, right? Okay, and occasionally show you the birth chart. All right. So in terms of 八字, right? 壬辰、庚辰、庚戌 and 戊戌 are the four 癸干八字 formation. All right. Basically, for people who have these four 八字 formation, right? Which is called 壬辰、庚辰、庚戌、戊戌. All right. They will have that kind of 癸干 formation, and usually it means that the person is very strong and aggressive, very independent. They have a strong personality, and they will not bow down to anyone. All right. They will not compromise easily. And even when they experience hardships in life, right, they will not be afraid. They will always be able to fight back. All right. Such is the unique characteristics of someone having a 癸干格. All right. And secondly, right, there's another 格局 which she has. All right. Okay. In terms of this okay, Yin is tiger. All right. And Chen is dragon. All right. 在八字里面呢，有一个格局这个是一个叫做虎寅 ，OK， 龙寅虎枭格叫做龙寅虎枭格 ，OK， 我写出来给大家看一下 ，OK， 是一个很好的格局就代表你有那个 dragon 跟你的 tiger 在给你那个好像给你一个能量这样子叫做龙寅虎枭龙寅虎枭格OK， 是一个很好的格局来的有没有看到我写的那个龙寅虎枭格就是呢Queen Elizabeth 也有这个格局为什么呢？你看他的那个命造嘛，第一有老虎在这里老虎就在这里对不对？这个是那个老虎，寅木就是老虎对吗？这个寅木就是老虎来的 ，OK。所以我也看到这里的 video 很多了，所以很抱歉，可是没有关系以后呢有机会我弄好 internet 我再解释多一次给你们听所以呢这个就是那个寅木了OK， 这个就是寅木这个就是寅木，他出生的那个年份就是寅木。The year in which she was born, okay, was sitting on this yin wood, okay, yin wood, which is tiger. Whereas the month, all right, of the branch and the day of the branch is of dragon. Okay, these two are dragon. 辰就是龙来的 ，OK， 辰dragon. Therefore, she will have this 龙寅虎枭格 which is another very great, very successful 八字 formation. All right, 在以前古书里面呢，就是说呢。寅辰两字见龙寅，欲子生人，父最生。就是呢，一个命局里面有看到这两个字嘛？那个人呢，他的福气是非常深的 ，OK， 他的福气就是非常深厚。When we have a 八字 formation having this 寅 wood and 辰 earth appearing, all right, in the 八字 chart, it is a very fortunate formation. 虎枭丰生人上厚，荣华富贵直至今 means right this person right will be able to accumulate extremely big amount of wealth if she or he has such a formation. All right, and other old poems also say that 壬辰 okay 壬辰二字是龙虎 okay means this yin is okay is tiger and this 辰 is dragon. 欲子生人福最龙，人 OK 营销风云成聚会，荣华富贵寿王风means people who have such yin wood and earth, okay, yin wood and earth, right, elements within the chart, right, they will be, all right, crown the king or the queen, which is exactly what Queen Elizabeth, the birth chart, has within, all right, within her chart, all right, right. Some other poems also say that 人喜逢迎庚喜辰，云龙飞虎跃精神. Means, right, people who have such yin and chen within the birth chart, they will have great power in life. 人之重叠无冲见，致使清照时路人. All right. Therefore, right, she has this double dragon within her birth chart. All right. Therefore, right, she will be able to enjoy unlimited amount of wealth in life. All right. All right. So far, right, at this point, I will just want to do a check again. Are you able to see a little bit of my image, as in the writing on my whiteboard? Are you able to see the writing on my whiteboard? Okay. Anyone, please feel free to give me some feedback. Okay. I will fix my internet ASAP. Okay. So thank you very much, Miss Maka. Yeah. So thank you very much, Miss Maka. Okay. Given that you are able to view my writing clearly, I will continue. All right. So right, as you are able to see, right, from a person's original chart, we are able to tell a lot about her background, about the wealth that she will enjoy in this lifetime, and also the level of success and the social status that she will enjoy. Okay, as Queen Elizabeth having this Yin Chen within her birth chart, which is the tiger and the dragon, all right, within her birth chart. And once again, she is of a Kui Gang girl. And her Kui Gang girl, right? There's two types of this Kui Gang, all right? Okay, the first Kui Gang is within, okay? The first Kui Gang is within her day, okay, the day pillar, which is Gen Chen. And the second Kui Gang is within the Ren Chen. Okay, so earlier on, as I have already mentioned, there are four types of these Kui Gang. Okay, Ren Chen is one of them, and Gen Chen is one of them. Therefore, right, I have mentioned earlier on, right, in other videos that the month pillar and the year pillar basically refers to our ancestors and parents. Okay, particularly the month pillar is our parents, and the year pillar are our grandparents and ancestors. And we can see that from this chart, right, having these parents domain, all right, and the month pillar, I will consider it as the parents domain, and the year pillar, I will consider it as the karmic mind domain, which is 福德宫。OK， 就是年份呢，我们八字是可以把它看成是一个叫做福德宫的，好，然后人辰呢可以当做是一个父母宫，所以我们做的能够 ，so we can actually observe very clearly that 庚辰 right, that is born in the cold season, all right, of wet earth, all right. This is Chen is a water storage, all right, which is very cold. Okay. First of all, gun metal will always need fire, okay, as a form of element to strengthen the metal. Okay. When we make a piece of sword, okay, or metallic instrument, we will always need to put metal to be crafted or be strengthened by the energy of fire. And secondly, gunmetal will always need water to purify its appearance, okay, to wash it clean, okay, so to speak, all right? So given that, right, the auspicious element is in the year pillar, which is the ancestors or grandparents, and another auspicious factor is in the parents pillar, okay, which is Ren. Therefore, right, we can see, right, she was born into this royal family, right? She was born into this royal family without, having to fight battles, fought wars to gain, gain this power or this social status. Okay, basically, her father was also a king. All right, her father was also a king, and then she inherited the kingdom from her father. Okay, so such is the case with Queen Elizabeth birth chart. All right. Okay, so as you can see, right, this Chen, right, also appearing 2 times. Okay, this Chen also appearing 2 times, which basically means, right, her power is being double. Okay, her power is being double. Okay, so to speak. Okay, because right, 叠叠相逢哦，我们叫做辰两个辰哦，两个龙嘛，这两个龙给这个艮作在哦，就是呢，魁罡四日最为先，叠叠相符长大权哦，这个就是解叠叠相符 ，having double of the 魁罡 element within the chart, alright, means the power she holds will be very great, will be extremely great, alright. And also for someone who is of a 魁罡格, right, they will usually be also interested in religious study, alright. Interested in religious study and different kinds of learning, all right. And in fact, right, Queen Elizabeth, right, she studied constitutional history and law, right, during her younger years, and also was instructed in religion by the Archbishop of Canterbury, and learned French from a number of governors, okay, in the past, all right. She's also someone very clever, despite the fact that she's a queen, all right, and holds great power. Gun sitting right, beside 人 right， 人又是他的那个伤官食神OK， 这是他的食神 OK， 食神在我们的 Ten Gods theory 里面OK， within the Ten Gods theory, having the eating god right next to her day master, right, also represents her wisdom and cleverness and her willingness to learn different things. Especially, she has a great interest towards art, right, and religious study. OK， 八字魁罡人呢都喜欢艺术、宗教文化的东西，还有跟那些神就是天神都是有缘的。那他自己呢也是一个魁罡格哦，魁罡格本来呢这个叫做天罡辰为天罡。戌呢戌作为合魁，所以呢这个有天干的这个女王嘛，她就是她的命造她给人的一个 impression ，the impression that Queen Elizabeth give to other people is as though she's a goddess, right? Basically, she's a goddess. She has everything she wanted, you know, she has all the money that she can enjoy, you know, throughout her life, right? There are no other people who can challenge her authority, all right? Such is the very great or powerful Bazi formation that she has, all right? People who have 魁罡格, right, 一辈子都不愁穿不愁吃. Throughout her life, right, someone who has the 魁罡, right, will never be worried, okay, over having starvation or having a lack of financial resources. Basically, money will come to her like mountains, okay, like mountains being delivered to her, like mountains of money will be delivered to her, all right, and she will enjoy very great reputation, all right, throughout her life. OK 呢，就是名望会很高的这样的一个命造了哈。所以我们就从这个 basic 的那个 original birth chart 呢，已经看得到了，他是一个很有福气的人了哈。Basically, just by looking at her original chart, we can already notice that she is very fortunate. All right. Basically, she has everything in life. Okay. Why is it that she's so wealthy? Because Gun, right? All right. Sitting on Chen, that is enhanced by being fire, and having Yin combined with Chen, forming a wood combination formation, and Yi Chou, another type of a wood combination formation. Wood is the wealth element of gun metal. All right. What is the wealth element of gun metal? Therefore, you can see, right? First of all, she's being supported by her populace, okay, for the people in England or even throughout the world, all right? You know, when she passed away, so many people are very sad, okay, over this sad news. We can see that she's able to receive support from people all over the world, having all these terms, all right, which are resource factor for her gunmetal day master. And secondly, all this resource factor is able to become wealth factor when paired with yin. All right, as all my students know, right, yin mao chen, okay, yin mao chen will form a wood combination formation, and yin and chou will form a hidden combination, which is called anhe, okay, which will form a wood combination formation. So just let me show you the chart, okay, that some of my students already have, okay, which shows the combination formation of different elements when they are paired together, okay. Okay, for instance, okay, all right, yin mao chen will form a wood combination formation. All right, yin mao chen will form a wood combination formation. All right, this is called san hui ju, which is a combination formation in Bazi. All right, and also it represents the direction of the east, and then followed by this yin and chou will form a 暗合 ，OK， yin 丑会有一个暗合的一个倾向，好，因为呢丑里面呢那些hidden 的那种 elements 吧，跟yin呢是有一个合的关系的。好，你看哈、哦，子好丑里面就有子癸辛啊，然后呢yin里面就有甲丙木啊，甲子合，癸木合，丙辛合啊。好，对不对？所以寅跟丑呢是合的 ，OK。Within 丑 we find the elements of 子、癸 and 辛。Within 寅 we find the elements of 甲、丙 and 木。甲子 will form a earth combination formation. 丙辛 will form a water combination formation. 木癸 will form a fire combination formation. Therefore, yin and 丑 right, will actually combine. All right. Thus, she's able to enjoy so much wealth within her life. Okay. All right. So let me continue to show you a chart, all right? Some of the things that happened in the past, okay? In the year, okay, perhaps, okay, let me adjust the whiteboard properly, all right? And then we will go to her destiny trend already. After that, we'll go to her destiny trend. Okay, which year was she married? She was married in the year 1947, which is Ding Hai. Okay, for a Gun metal day master, what will be the husband of Gun? Gun, right, which is metal, will be suppressed or controlled by fire. Okay, fire is Ding and Bing. All right, Ding and Bing. That's the reason we see, right, in the year 1947, okay, which is within her Gun Yin destiny trend. All right, Yin is able to combine with Hai, okay? Yin, Hai, He, Yin, Hai form a wood combination formation. And Ding, right, which is here, okay, which is her husband, appear in the heavenly stand. That's why in the year 1947, she was married. Okay, she married Prince Philip, all right, married Prince Philip, okay, in the year 1947. And the interesting part, right, as I have mentioned, okay, given her chart, right, is one that is of the, all right, I'm sorry that today that there's so much technical issues, all right, because I just changed my to another hotel, so there's no Wi-Fi here. You know, there are a lot of problems occurring, okay, but please bear with me, okay. If needed be, I will repeat this video, okay, in the future when I have better Wi-Fi access, okay. But I will quickly share, okay, the birth chart of Prince Philip. Okay, Prince Philip is of, okay, born in the year 辛酉, month 甲午, day 甲辰, and time 子巳. You can see, right, they are actually quite a strong fire elemental energy, especially within his month of the branch and in the time of the branch. These fire elemental energy are further enhanced by the wood element in the heavenly stance. And that is basically what Queen Elizabeth did in her birth chart, right? I've told you before that Queen Elizabeth is a chart that is sitting on, right, cold earth. Chen is form of wet earth, okay? Chou is also a form of wet earth. And for metal to be strong, right, to be strengthened, you need fire, all right? It's like in the process of making a sword, all right, sword, right? You need to have strong fire, in order for the sword to become strengthened and be strong enough to cut something. Okay, so such is the auspicious element for Queen Elizabeth. Fire is the auspicious element. Secondly, the fire here, the Bing fire or Ding fire here, will be able to adjust the temperature of the chart. Hers being a chart that is born in the year of Chen, sitting on Chen, and the hour is also of Chou, which are all of wet earth, all right, which are all wet earth. Her chart is one that is very cold, all right。在八字里面，我们有常常要注意的一个理论呢，就是调候的一个理论调候呢，就是呢，如果你八字太热呢，你就需要有一个比较平衡的一个八字，就是呢需要一些好像火太旺的八字呢，你就需要用水来给它一个冷却下来，这样子那个八字才是一个吉祥的八字。那如果一个八字里面嘛，它是那个气是很冷的，很多水的八字，我们呢就需要火需要火来给它调候，就是给它温暖起来，或者用土来吸干它的那个水气，或者用木来排除它的那个水分嘛。因为你看木是能够吸水的嘛，对不对？因为水是能够生木木就是靠着水来生的，所以木是能够吸水的。So let's take a look at Prince Philip's chart again, right? Prince Philip's chart. His chart, right, basically is one that is lacking water, okay? There's one hidden water within her spouse domain, all right? Which also means, right, her wife will be her benefactor. 就是他的老婆，就是他的贵人啦。Prince Philip 就是 Queen Elizabeth 的那个老公嘛 ，OK？ Prince Philip as the husband of Queen Elizabeth, right? If you have a wife that is basically a queen, will you be benefited in some way? You will definitely be benefited in some way, right? Okay, that is like commonsensical, right? Okay, like for example, if my wife is a queen, then basically I will also be bestowed with a very high title or a high social position, right? That's commonsensical. And let's look at Prince Philip. Okay, last time he was called Prince Philip. All right, as a wood day master that is weak, and the only water elemental energy is hidden within his spouse domain. All right, which is within this Chen. Right, there's this yin here. All right, yin here. Yin is a resource factor. Therefore, we can see that Prince Philip. All right, last time we call him Prince Philip. Okay. Being able to have Queen Elizabeth, all right, as his wife, basically, it's a very fortunate thing, and it's also shown in his chart, all right. The only thing good about his chart is his spouse domain, whereby water is hidden within his chart, all right. And coincidentally, Prince Philip, his birth chart is able to benefit Queen Elizabeth as well. As you can see, right, there's a lot of wood and fire elemental energy, all right, throughout his filling his entire original chart. Okay, metal is able to chop the wood into pieces to burn fire. All right, so the overall energy of his chart is one that is of fire, which is the auspicious element for Queen Elizabeth, right? As I have mentioned before, Queen Elizabeth having a cold chart and that of the gunmetal day master will lead the Bing fire here to warm her. Okay, that's the reason why they are attracted to each other. Perhaps in some way, Queen Elizabeth, right, living a life as a queen, was able to find some form of comfort or personal warmth in the presence of Prince Philip. Okay, we won't be surprised if we are looking at it from a Bazi's perspective. Okay, and in a way, all right, Prince Philip will also be able to help Queen Elizabeth to govern England, okay, the different issues in England. Okay, so such is the relationship, all right, when we look at Queen Elizabeth chart. And in the year 19, okay, let me adjust the camera. Okay, today's because it's a new place, so I need to get used to this on the position of the camera and the Wi-Fi. Okay, so please bear with me. Okay, please be patient with me. Okay, so in the year 1948, we have Wu. Okay, Wu sitting on Zhi. Okay, which is a form of 三官食神 okay, which is the harming or the eating gods, okay, harming officer or the actually this is the okay 子水嘛 okay 子水 which is the yang water, which is the 食神 which is the eating god of 根 okay. What metal produce? Metal will always produce water, okay, metal will produce water. Metal 根 here will produce water 子. That's the reason why in the year 1948, she gave birth to the King Charles, right? His first son, okay, Charles, okay, King Charles. Okay, so it's very clear now, is it? Okay, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Maka. So you can see, right, Zhi, which is the eating god of Gen, which is also what Gen metal produced. Zhi is water. Gen is Queen Elizabeth. Okay, so on the year, I mean in the year 1948, she gave birth to Prince Charles, okay, which is whom is now the king, okay, the king of England now already, okay. He just became the king right after the passing of Queen Elizabeth. All right, so you can see all these are listed in Bazi. Okay, so another very major thing that happened in Queen Elizabeth's life, right, is the returning of Hong Kong to China and the death of Princess Diana. OK， 如果你们记得呢，我的观众，如果你们记得呢，在英女王嘛，人生之中有两件事情是蛮出名的，就是在她人生里面发生是蛮出名的。第一件事情就是香港回归中国啊，大家记得吗？我记得，因为我是香港人。所以呢，那时候呢，对我们香港人也是有一个很大的影响。所以呢，我们能够了解呢，这两件事，还有另外一件事呢，就是什么事？就是那个 Princess Diana 她车祸去世了哈。那其实这两件事从她的那个八字里面都可以看得到的。So let me repeat in English. There are two major incidences in Queen Elizabeth's life. The first one, which is the returning of Hong Kong to China, okay, the sovereignty, not so called sovereignty, okay, but Hong Kong was a colony, all right, of British, was a British colony, okay. In the year 1997, I know, I'm quite sure that most of you know. In the year 1997, the colony Hong Kong was returned back to China, okay, to the governance of China. Okay, and the second incident that occurred in Queen Elizabeth's life that's very famous is the death of Princess Diana. Okay, the death of Princess Diana. Okay, so first of all, let's look at 1997. What actually happened in the year 1997? We can see that the year 1997 is of the Ding Chou, which share a Fu Ying relationship with her time pillar. I have mentioned earlier on, time pillar is where our children are or our offsprings are, and where our territory are, okay, our human territory. Because 子女宫 is the 对宫就是我们的田宅宫，所以呢，夜丁丑嘛，福音啊，福音我们常常都说哭哭啼啼福人谁自己谁他人就是福音的时候呢，丁丑福音不死自己就死他人的。第一件事情就是香港那个 territory Hong Kong was returned to China. Okay, the first thing that happened that was negative. Okay, I won't say negative. Okay, or I will say it happened. Okay, factually happened, objectively happened. Okay, Hong Kong was part of England. Okay, during the colonization period, and during Queen Elizabeth's life in the year 1997. All right. That is a Fu Ying relationship. Okay, Fu Ying means the same. Okay, you can see, right? Ding is the same as this Ding, right? The time pillar Ding is same as this time year pillar Ding, and Chou, this Chou, Earth, all right, is also the same as the show up in the year 1997. Therefore, first of all, she lost Hong Kong as part of her territory. All right, she lost Hong Kong as part of her territory. And secondly, Princess Diana also died, okay, in the year 1997. Let's look at what is the wife of his son, okay? I'm putting it correctly, okay? Prince Charles, okay, as Queen Elizabeth's son, is represented by water, okay, because gunmetal is able to produce water, okay? Gunmetal is able to produce water, okay? So whatever gunmetal gives birth to will be the water. And for his wife, what will be his wife? Zi is able to suppress or control fire. Therefore, fire is wife, okay? Fire is wife, which is Ding fire here. Okay, Ding fire here, which is Princess Diana. Okay, this is Princess Diana. Ding is Princess Diana because Ding is able to suppress or control fire. Thus, Ding fire is his wife. And in the year, there's a Fu Ying. Fu Ying哭哭啼啼啊，问题多多啊，不使自己使他人啊，哦，就是一个逝去的一个意义了哦。丁丑年跟他的八字十柱那个丁丑，就所以有一个福银的关系。所以那时候呢 ，Princess Diana 呢，就是那个丁火就死掉了，而且丁火那时是什么？是入木在丑啊，丁火入木在丑哦，丁火入木在丑。是什么意思呢？我们八字里面有一个理论叫做12长生。OK, in terms of 八字 reading, there's a theory called the 12 longevity factor cycle. OK, which basically analyze the different elements and when they are strong and when they are weak. All right. So let's look at Ding fire. OK, let's look at this chart. Ding fire. OK, 木啊就在丑啊。For Ding fire, the burial site. Okay, so-called, so to speak, okay, literally translate as the burial site is Chou. If Ding fire represents Princess Diana within her chart, and Chou is the burial site of Ding, having the year 1997, right, as Ding Chou, which also forms a Fu Ying relationship, okay, which also forms a Fu Ying relationship with our pillar. Right, Fu Ying relationship means the death of Princess Diana. And secondly, right, Ding is facing Chou, which is the burial site. Princess Diana was being buried in the year 1997, okay, after the car accident. I have mentioned before, our pillar basically refers to our offspring and our children. And also secondly, our territory. As 子女宫就是田宅宫的对宫啊，在紫微斗数里面 ，the children's domain is right opposite of the property domain within the 紫微斗数 chart. All right, and 八字和紫微斗数 are interchangeable or interrelated. Okay, thus we can see, right. First of all, in the year 1997, Hong Kong was returned back to China. Secondly, Princess Diana died. Okay, so now you can understand why all this took place in her life. Okay, in the year 2021, her husband also died. Okay, her husband passed away. Okay, first of all, we can see that Bing, right? Bing fire is the husband of Queen Elizabeth. Okay, as I mentioned before, whatever the element suppresses or control over is the husband. Okay, 火人克金啊，所以火就是英女王的那个夫，就是丈夫。在辛丑年嘛，她丈夫都去世了。辛丑年发生什么事情？第一，丙火跟辛合啊，丙辛合化水啊，好，丙辛合是化水的嘛？给你看那个 chart 啊，跟你们 revise 一下哦，跟你们 revise 一下那个八字的理论 ，OK？ 这些我的学生都会懂，可是大部分人可能他们没有读过八字的东西的，你们是不会了解哈。可是丙辛是合了哈，丙辛合化水啊，有没有看到？丙辛合化水，丙辛合化水和丙辛 form a water combination formation，all right？ 丙辛合化水，丙辛 form a water combination formation。 That's the reason why. Okay, let's look back at this chart. Let's look back at our chart, right? Okay, I need to adjust. Okay, in the year, all right. Please pardon me because my laptop just fell off the table. Okay, a lot of technical issues today. Okay, so as you can see, right? Okay, let me adjust properly. All right, as you can see, Bing, which is okay, her husband, all right, which represents her husband, paired with Sing to originally Bing is fire. When paired with Sing, which is metal, will become water. Therefore, it means that the husband will be no more. All right, the husband will be no more. Thus, in the year 2021, the husband passed away. And Ding, which also likewise represents her husband, once again entered to the burial site. Just like in the year 1997, all right? Husband is also of the fire element for gunmetal day master of a female, all right? 正官啊，正官就是那个复兴咯，复兴入墓啊，丁 fire facing 头 once again entering the burial site. Okay, therefore her husband passed away in the year 2021. Okay, so why Queen Elizabeth passed away in the year 2022? Okay, her major destiny trend, all right, okay, in the year 2021 onwards, all right, in the year 2021 onwards, will be of rainwater, okay, which clashes with her auspicious element of B. And this year is also of 2022, which is rainwater, which clashes once again with the auspicious element of B. As I have mentioned earlier on, gunmetal will always need Ding fire or Ding fire in order to strengthen her, because in the process of making metal, fire is necessary. And then the fire is also necessary to adjusting the temperature of her chart, given that she was sitting on 3 wet earth, which is like ice, okay, ice cold, all right, very cold chart. Therefore, the Bing fire is needed to 调候 means adjust her chart's temperature. Therefore, in the year 2022, given that Bing fire totally disappeared, okay, Dingren also form a wood combination formation on top of this wet earth, which cannot grow, all right, which cannot grow. The fire elemental energy within her chart totally diminished. All right. Also, in the month of 庚申, okay, in the month of 庚申 and 子酉, okay, these 2 months are basically very strong, right, in the, okay, especially in 子 will combine with 甲 哈, okay, 这个月份就是子土的月份哦，子甲会合了哦，子甲会合化土了，子甲合化土就变成土了，就变成土了。所以土呢就是泄丙火的能量啊，对吗？甲木也是跟己土合啊，所以这个月份嘛，它的那个，你看它的唯一那个乙木嘛，在这里，乙木里面的甲木跟子合了，就变成土啊，所以就不能够生火啊，所以呢，就是它的命招呢就有这样的一个危险性了，就是只要它的火呢不见掉了，它就会去世了所以呢，还有一件事情我要跟你们说的就是刚才不是说到 Princess Diana 嘛I mentioned earlier on that Princess Diana passed away in the year 1997, right? Okay, so let's take a look at Princess Diana's chart. Okay, let's take a look at Princess Diana's chart. I don't know if I have recorded her chart. Okay, maybe I didn't record, but I will quickly plot her chart and show you. Okay, quickly plot the Princess Diana's chart and show you why is it that she passed away in the year 1997. So for all the rest of the viewers, right, I don't know whether you can understand my sharing, or if you have any questions, please feel free to list down your questions. All right, as I plot Princess Diana's chart. Okay. So if anyone have any questions, right, related to Bazi, please feel free to ask. Okay, as I plot Princess Diana chart. All right. Okay. All right. Anyone have any questions? Yeah, thank you very much for the comment, Lysing. And I think for the candle ritual, right? It will take place very soon once the temple has finished making all the candles. Uh, because right, the candles are all made by the temple themselves. So once they are done with the making of the candles, it will take place already. Okay, within these few days. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you all of you for participating also. Okay, the temple is in the last step of making all the candles and getting the site ready already for the candle ritual. So thank you all the participants for participating, and all the proceeds will go to the temple. Will go to supporting the temple, the livelihood of the monks, and the different activities, the charitable activities that the temples will conduct. Okay, so thank you all once again for participating. So I will be plotting Princess Diana's chart. Okay, hers is on in the month. Okay, so let's take a look at Princess Diana's chart. Hers basically is of a Yimude master, right? Okay, the Yimude master. However, right, as I mentioned before, right, in the year 1997, okay, she passed away. What is the elements that are appearing in the year 1997, which is Chou Xu, okay? Within her original chart, there's already this conflict called Chou Wei Xu San Xing. There's already this Chou Wei Xu San Xing, okay? Which basically means, right, she will have a complicated family life. And then, all right, because all these are her family, okay, her family members, particularly her husband, all right, is not an auspicious what should I say? Okay, because Yi Mu that is weak in Yi Mu, which is weak in strength, right? With the water elemental energy within her chart, and having the husband as the way, right? Okay, it is actually an inauspicious element for her. Okay, and there's this Chou Wei Xu Sanxing within her birth chart, means that her family relationship will not be smooth. For example, she experienced depression throughout her life as Princess Diana. Her relationship with her husband was not positive, and she left her son, okay, at a very early age, which is also not a good thing, okay, for a mother to right pass away in such an early age, leaving behind the son, because right below her chart is already this Chou Wei Xu Xing, and it is not an auspicious kind of Bazi makeup, okay. That's also the reason why, okay, she passed away so young. All right. And in the year 1997, there's also Chou Xu, all right, okay. Once again, Wei, okay, forming a conflicted relationship with Wei, all right. Once again, forming a 三型 ，OK， 丑戌尾三型。所以明局有两个丑戌尾三型哦，他就在1997年的时候死去了，好，就是这样子。Okay, so thank you, Lai Xing. Yeah, I will continue to keep you updated because the timing is really for the candle ritual, right? The timing is really have to depend on the temple itself. In like for example, whether they are able to finish the candles in time and choosing the auspicious day and hour for the conduct of the ritual. But it will not take long. Okay, we should be within the next few days already. Okay, I will definitely keep you updated, and whatever I have promised, okay, that I will conduct for the past 10 years, okay, all my events, right, have been successfully conducted 100%. Okay, the successful rate of conducting all the events are 100%. All right, so please be assured that within the next few days or within the next week, right, most probably the temple will confirm with us, okay, the date and time for the events to take place already. Okay, so today, yeah, so today's sharing is basically on this Queen Elizabeth. So I will not touch too much on the birth chart of Princess Diana, but I may talk about I will talk more about Princess Diana in future videos. Okay, in future videos. Okay. So Tash, right? Are you able to follow today? Is it too complicated the sharing that I delivered today? Because right in terms of Bazi, right, there's really a lot to learn and there are a lot of concepts which are deeper. It's not just about the Wuxing already. You know, there are different types of birth chart formations like 魁罡格，然后呢又有刚才的这个龙吟虎啸格是不是听起来很好听？就是呢那个龙跟老虎都在那边在那边 roar 这样就是一个很威风的一个格局叫做一个龙吟虎啸格龙吟虎啸格。然后呢就是这个 Queen Elizabeth 的格局它还有那个叫做魁罡格顺便写下来了 ，in case 你们忘记这些都是八字比较深的一些理论所以呢，你们听不懂呢不用紧，你们有一个 impression 就好了它有两个格局叫做龙吟虎啸格，第二个格局叫做魁罡格了就是这样子所以呢今天的 share 是给 Miss Maka 的，因为 Miss Maka 有问到Queen Elizabeth 的那个 birth chart 所以我就用了一整天去 prepare 去跟他做一个 study 所以希望 Miss Maka 会喜欢这个是给你的一个礼物了Miss Maka。那其实呢还有什么东西呢？我还有写下来很多 points 可是大概就是这样跟你们今天分享的今天分享的那个也是看到你看因为Queen Elizabeth 外面在下雨有雨声 ，Queen Elizabeth 她的那个八字需要火的嘛，对不对？所以呢，她跟她的丈夫那个关系也是维持了70多年虽然她有很多时候就听到有些花边新闻说她的老公在外面有外遇，对不对？可是这个英女王始终没有放弃这一段婚姻因为可以也是看得出这个英女王对她的那个老公是很深爱的，因为火是她的代表她老公呢是她的那个火嘛，火是她的喜用神可是就是代表她很喜欢她的老公，很爱她的老公的。所以就算说呢，这70年跟他就很多年了多少年，47年开始在一起的，对不对？现在都70多年在一起了，他们还没有离婚，也还没有离婚，所以你也能够看得到，从八字里面也是可以看得到，英女王是很爱她的老公的。So in terms of the 八字 reading, right, we can also see, right, why Queen Elizabeth loved her husband so much and refused to divorce her husband, even though there are a lot of a lot of news, all right, saying that her husband has other lovers, okay, outside of the marriage. We can look at her birth chart, right, and see that, right, for someone who has a gunmetal day master sitting on this cold earth, right, Bing fire is actually the auspicious element for her chart. That's also the reason why Bing Ding fire are both auspicious elements for her chart. That's the reason why she refused to divorce her husband, because you can see that she is very faithful to her husband and she loves her husband very much. But one thing that is not so auspicious about her chart, right, all right, is because of this Chen Qu, okay, Chen and Chou. Chen and Chou will also form a conflicting relationship. That's also the reason why, right, okay, first of all, Princess Diana died, okay, because Ding Chou ma, Fu Ying ma, okay. Secondly, her relationship with her offspring, right, may not, or what I can say is, right, her offspring will also face a lot of obstacles in life. For example, the childhood of both of her grandchildren, right, Prince Charles and Prince Prince Harry, they also have a difficult childhood due to the death of Princess Diana. Okay, especially Prince Harry was very rebellious. Okay, and out of the 4 children that Queen Elizabeth had, right, out of the 4 children that she had, right, 3 of them actually experienced divorce in her life, in their life. Okay, as we can see, right, although she enjoyed such a lucky life, all right, having a lot of auspicious elements within her life, right? But the children's domain are not so good because it forms a conflicting relationship with Chen. Okay, that's the reason why her offsprings are all like kind of having that kind of problematic life. Okay, problematic life. All right. So additionally, right, Queen Elizabeth also loves horses. Okay, she actually privately kept about 30 horses as her pets. Okay, she loves horses. And horse, okay, in terms of Bazi, what is horse, or in terms of the 12 animals zodiac? Let me ask Ashley, who is my student. Okay, Ashley, are you still here? All right, Ashley, if you are here, let me ask you, what is horse? Okay, what is the element of horse? Okay, Ashley, what is the element of horse? Okay, not sure if Ashley is here. So element of horse is Wu Ho. Okay, the Wu fire. Okay, Wu fire, which is the element of horse. Okay, so let me write it down for you. Okay, so let me write it down for you. Yeah, okay, Ashley, I saw your reply. Okay, horse is actually of the fire element, which is an auspicious element for Queen Elizabeth's birth chart, right? As I have mentioned time and again. All right, because she's having a very cold chart and she needed this big fire to enhance the strength of her resource factor, which is the Chan here. And that's also the reason why in the year Ren, okay, Ren, okay, in the year of Ren 2022, Ren heavily stand. And in the major destiny trend, okay, since 2021, which is also of Ren water, these two Ren water will clash with this big fire, okay, which diminishes the factor for adjusting the temperature for her cold chart. And then this Chen, okay, will no longer be able to, right, support her because the temperature is too cold, all right? When the earth temperature is too cold, it's not able to strengthen the strength of the gunmetal elemental energy because gun, right, when you make a piece of sword, you always need to have fire, strong fire, all right, in order to make a piece of sword. Okay, sword. What I mean by sword is the 大刀啊，我们以前那个做刀的人啊，他们做刀的时候哦 ，okay, when you make a sword, right, you need fire, right? Okay, let me show you a picture. Okay, when you make sword, right, you need fire. Okay, is that correct? When you make a sword, you need fire. Without fire, you will never be able to make a piece of sword. Okay, gunmetal is yang metal, which is sword. Okay, which is sword. So without being fire, right, gun metal will be dead. Okay, will be just a dead piece of metal. That's the reason, right? In the year 2022, which is this year, okay, which is of Ren heavenly stand, and her major destiny trend is also of the Ren, okay, which is also of the Ren water. Diminishes this being fire in her chart. That's why she passes away. Okay, that's why she passes away. Okay, so basically that's the general analysis of Queen Elizabeth. OK， 好了，那我最后呢就用那个华语再说多一次了，再用华语说多一次了哈。OK， 做一个 summary 啊，做一个 summary 啊，因为八字嘛，始终它是一个用中文来就是它的起点就是用中文来学习的嘛，就是传出去的嘛，对不对？就是发明八字的人呢是用中文来发明的嘛，所以我就重新用华语来讲多一次了。这个英女王的这个命局，好，丙寅年壬辰月庚辰日丁丑时出生，它是一个癸干格哦，癸干格，可是呢，壬寅伤合化木哦。那土的元素不是很弱嘛，对不对？这个寅也是跟这个丑合化木啊，暗合化木，土的力量就弱了，所以需要丙来生土啊，丙来旺这个土，这个土才能够旺那个根金嘛。好，这个理论大家听得懂哈？好懂华语的人这个是跟你们说多一次的因为呢说英文有时候呢真的比较那个抽象的所以呢癸干格因为辰有这个合木的现象土的主气就变弱了，所以需要丙火生旺那个土才能生那个根金啊，而且根金去炼那个根金永远都要火炼的，所以需要这个丙火 它是一个食神忌煞的一个命兆哦，可以掌大权的。其食神自煞，同时也是煞印上升哦，这些都是八字里面的大格局，可以成为非常有成就或者社会的那个位置呢，社会的那个怎么说呢？那个那个阶层呢、会非常的高哦，所以他就贵为这个英女王了。同时，它也是这个龙枭虎龙寅虎枭这个格局哈，有寅木跟这个两个辰哈，这个两个辰是龙来的，这个寅是老虎来的啊，龙寅虎枭呢，就是一个非常大的格局哈。好，其实呢，以前有一些诗哦，是说一些他们呢都是能够变成一个好像可以先天子啊，或者大权大贵那种权力很贵的一种命格来的啊，所以呢，可以从八字能够看到它是富贵双全的富贵双全一个八字，荣华富贵而且呢，人的那个福就非常的就非常的非常的富贵然后呢，又受到皇封以前就是那种谷歌八字里面的谷歌就说了不是 Google 是谷歌古代的那种歌八字的歌就是说人辰二字是龙虎寅辰二字是虎龙虎这个龙这个虎遇此生人富龙富坠龙，营销风云层聚会，荣华富贵受王封所以呢，很能够看得到呢，他就被王封他的父亲就是国王他的父亲就是国王在这里这些地方就代表呢，他的父母还有祖先他都被是祖先还有父亲呢给他封皇的富贵荣华受王封，就是这样的一个情况就出现富贵荣华都是他的父亲给的还有他的祖先给他的富贵荣华受王封就是这样子所以呢，很容易看得到富贵的一个命兆就是这样的一个命兆可是呢，它有一些事情是不好的，就是子女宫辰丑辰土这个辰土跟这个丑是有一个形的一种关系的，所以他的儿子的老婆还有他的孙子他们的生活都并不是说很开心的常常呢会有一些忧郁令人不开心的事情发生他老婆就是他儿子的老婆1997年就死去了，丁丑的时候1997年丁丑福银老婆呢就是他儿子的老婆是火，因为金水所生就是他的儿子儿子是水的话，水的老婆就是火因为水克火刚好那时候就是丁丑年丁丑入木丁火入木丑就是丁的木嘛，福银同时丁丑入木，所以呢儿子的老婆就死了，香港也是被回归了一个时间也是代表他的那个领域，他所有的那个我们叫做财帛宫不是财帛宫是那个田宅宫叫做田宅宫因为呢子女宫跟田宅宫是同一条线的所以呢这个田宅宫也是代表他的管理的那个 territory 嘛，对不对？香港就是他那时候管理的 territory 就要回去还给中国了就是这样子。然后呢，因为丙火是他的喜神2022年人嘛，天干的年份在他的大运嘛，2021年也是壬水大运，两个人冲一个丙火丙火绝灭，整个盘就破局了，因为呢丙是喜用神没有了那个丙，整个命局呢就破局了就是这样子。那2021年她老公死去，因为丁火代表她老公丁也是入木入这个丑嘛对不对？丁火入木入这个丑，然后辛金跟丙水合化水合化水，这也是可以代表那富运的丙辛合化水呢，所以呢 丈夫也是死去了啊，所以呢就是这样一个情况出现了 ，OK。所以呢，大家能够明白我今天所说的东西吗？会不会比较深入呢？如果有问题可以在这里问，好不好？然后谢谢你们大家的观看，好。What kills fire tiger? Fire tiger. Yeah, because 人水啊，不是我刚才跟你说嘛，David 啊，OK，Mr. David，你看哈、他现在走的大运是2021年开始走的壬水大运啊，壬水啊，然后2022年的天干也是壬水啊，两个壬水冲这个丙火啊，然后这个月是什么？己酉月啊，我写下来。己酉月是什么回事啊？子跟这个寅哈，寅木是合土了啊，然后这个酉呢，酉是新进来的，外面下很大的雨哈，我要说大声一点，希望你们看得到哦。然后有没有看到这个酉啊？酉就是新进来的啊，酉跟丙合也是合啊，也是合化水啊，所以甲子合，因为乙木里面有甲的嘛，甲子合化土，有丙合化水呀、所以喜用神不见了哈，丙火不见了，所以它就破局了，对不对？能不能够了解 ？Within 乙木，within 乙木 ，right is 甲 wood， 甲 will form a combination formation with 子二。Additionally, 酉 is actually syn metal, which is forming a metal combination formation with Bing fire. Once Bing fire is gone, her original chart is, facing a crisis because gunmetal will need fire to be strengthened, right? As I've shown you earlier on, gunmetal need fire as a strengthening force. Okay, all right, and also for her to adjust the temperature of her chart. Okay, so Mary Day. So we see your element of day master of person to determine this. Yes, definitely the day master. All right. So we see here element of day master. Yeah, the year. Okay. 大运跟流年要同时看。Okay. The major destiny trend and the yearly trend must be analyzed together in relation to the day master. Okay, Mary Day. All right. So hope I'm able to be called this Queen Elizabeth birth chart, all right, in a clear and understandable manner. All right, so apologies once again that today I don't have Wi-Fi connection, so I'm just using the reception on my mobile phone, and outside is now raining heavily, okay? So today's session may not be so clear. All right, so Mr. David, thank you very much for your reply. Yep, I agree. I was guessing before your shared session. So thank you, Ruben. My guess is correct. Yeah, very good. Okay, Mr. David. It's always good to use famous people's chart as a form of case study. Okay, but most of the time, right, I will prefer to analyze real life people. Okay, during my live session, because right, that is the most effective way to prove that Bazi is real and is being able to show real life implications for our life. Okay. But when some major events happens in famous people's life, it is also to take it as a form of case study for us to learn more about the theory within Bazi learning. Okay. All right. So any other questions from any other viewers? Because today's the reception is really not that fantastic, and that outside is raining heavily. Right now, I'm not sure if I can further answer any questions. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Like